What's up, guys? Temperistic here. Got a bunch of stuff to talk about, so let us not waste any time. First thing is YouTube is going to be launching a new live streaming platform sometime this year. If you guys don't remember, about a year ago, they tried to acquire Twitch.tv by paying them a sum amount of money, but I think Twitch declined and they went with Amazon, and Amazon paid about $1 billion to buy Twitch.tv. But now YouTube's like, okay, you don't want to work with us, Twitch. We're just going to do our own thing, and they're going to be just investing a bunch of money, time, and effort into creating their own Twitch.tv, if you will. They already had a streaming service on YouTube, but it was nothing compared to how Twitch.tv is, and they're going to be trying to catch up to what Twitch.tv is now. You know, they've got the subscriber button, they've got bunch of stuff. They have an application for giveaways. They just got a bunch of stuff. I mean, if you go to the channel, they are always showcasing 6 streams, getting their names out there. I mean, there's this countless stuff that Twitch.tv is always doing, and YouTube really needs to catch up if they're going to have any chance of competing. And then it's not even just Twitch.tv that YouTube has to compete with. They have to compete with MLG.tv, Azubu, and I think there's another streaming service called Hot Box. I think it's Hot Box. I'm not too sure. And there's a couple others out there that aren't too popular, but they're still there. So they do. YouTube still has to compete with them. But good luck to them. Next thing, we're gonna be talking about some Halo stuff. Something really interesting is a free to play game is going to be launching in Russia later this year. It's actually a Halo Online game. Not too much information has been released about it, other than it's just a Halo Online multiplayer game with no campaign or story mode to it. It's based off of the Halo 3 engine, but it's going to be revamped with, you know, good graphics and all that stuff to be released to compete with other games, you know, into the year 2015 with all the good graphics and stuff that's out there. But it's just going to be Halo Online. It's going to be in Russia. There's a little announced trailer here showing it off, and unfortunately it is only going to be in Russia. People asked Super 3 Industries if they are going to be releasing it anywhere else, like North America, which is the most popular country to play Halo, but unfortunately they said it's only going to be in Russia because they're testing the waters, because it's only a PC game. It's not a console game. So they're testing the waters, seeing how Halo would, how it would adapt, how popular it would be, and how it would work on the PC. So they're testing it out first in Russia to see how it is. But if you want to see the videos, there's actually a video here with some full gameplay and reveal of maps, weapons, and vehicles. If you want to check that out, I'll link it down below. It's pretty interesting, though, that they're going to be releasing a Halo game in Russia on the PC. There's a little screenshot here showing the main menu, I guess, of what it is. But 3 Industries aren't making this game. Saber Interactive and another company are going to be working on it, and it's going to be a closed beta. Not an actual game yet, but a closed beta is going to be coming out in spring 2015. So maybe next month, maybe May, early June, something like that. And then they'll release the full game probably later in the year, close to the Halo 5 Guardians release date in November this year. Another thing to talk about in Halo is we got another Halo community update last night from Bravo, basically talking about, you know, ranks that are going to be coming out with. They're going to be adding some betrayal penalties and some quitting penalties, which I'm really excited for. If you watch my stream, you can see how pissed off I get when my teammates quit, or even when the other team quits, because it's still not fun and it's a waste of my time. You know, if all my teammates are here, you know, it's 4-on-2, it's kind of boring, you know, because they're just gonna hide, or they're not gonna play, or maybe they're AFK. So that's why they're staying in the game, and it's pretty annoying. So I'm really excited that they're gonna be adding some quitting penalties and some betrayal penalties. I'm hoping that it's gonna be pretty aggressive and not, you know, that kind of pussy. Oh, you're gonna lose 1 point of experience, you know, if you quit out. And it's actually going to ban people if they keep on quitting out over and over again. So I'm hoping that's how it's going to work. Bravo said that our next content update, which is on track for delivery in April, will address a variety of issues across the game, including specific improvements to ranking, new quit and betrayal penalties, and more as we prepare to roll out ranks to additional playlists. We will provide more about what's included as we get closer to the release of the content update. As always, full patch notes will be released once the content update becomes available. Another thing, last night, if you guys didn't know, they actually made the Halo Combat Evolved playlist a 2v2 playlist, which is what it was intended to be when it first came out, but they fucked up as usual because they're 3v3. And it was actually a 3v3 playlist, but now they fixed it and now it's a 2v2 playlist. So if you're looking for team doubles, you will find that in the Halo Combat Evolved playlist, which was back in 2001 all the way to 2004. Very competitive 2v2s. Were very competitive. Ogre 1 and Ogre 2 were dominant at tournaments and pretty much undefeated back in those days in 2v2s in Halo Combat Evolved. Another thing, as of right now, Team Ball is going to be staying in the playlist. They said they're going to be bringing back SWAT and Team Snipers in the rotational playlist, but right now they're just going to give a little bit more time for Team Ball, which features every single multiplayer and Ricochet. It's not just Team Ball, it's Ricochet with Halo 4. And I do believe Halo's Anniversary may have Ricochet. I may be wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking about Team Ball and you throwing the ball or something. But also, last week they talked about the Halo 3 ODST expansion and the Relic map that's going to be coming out this spring. They showed some pictures and stuff. Other than that, I think that's about it. But it's pretty cool that they're going to be updating. Ranks are going to be coming out. They just said that they're going to be fixing it. So rank, level 1s don't get matched up with level 48s or 50s, stuff like that. They're going to be adding ranks to every single playlist, it looks like, and we're going to be having a better experience. So I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are excited for that too. Yeah, cool. Next thing, Call of Duty is going to be returning to the X Games this year. If you don't remember what happened last year, Optic Gaming, I think it was, they took home gold medal for their team and Optic Gaming as an organization. It's going to be in August, Texas this year, in June. And also, there's going to be a Dota 2 tournament. They're going to bring in Dota 2 teams onto a Dota 2 stage to compete because they are partnered with Dota. Joint Dota Pro League is what they're partnered with. So Dota 2 competitors are going to be able to come out to the festival. It's going to be June 4th all the way to the 7th for the X Games. And they're going to obviously be having as many Call of Duty teams as they can come out and compete for that gold medal. And then how they're going to bring the teams to the X Games is that they're going to be doing it from the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Pro League Season 2. So whoever gets the top spots in that, they're going to be bringing all the way over to the X Games in Austin, Texas to compete for the X Games Gold. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And they, of course, are partnered again with ESPN to be doing that. So it might be on ESPN's channel on TV. I'm not sure if it was last year, but it might have been for a little bit. But I can't remember. I didn't watch any of it, unfortunately, but I'm going to try to tune in this year. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. Hopefully sometime in the future Halo will be on the X Games, but one can dream, right? Next thing, we just got our Xbox One March update, which is pretty sick. And the April update has already been announced by Major Nelson. Basically, what we're going to be getting in April, they're going to be adding voice messages, which is something that we've been wanting for a very long time. Very frustrating when we first switched over to the Xbox One, and people on the Xbox 360 were still sending us voice messages, and we couldn't hear them because voice messages did not exist and still don't exist yet until next month on the Xbox One. But of course, preview program members are going to be getting this ahead of the regular customers. We're going to be getting dedicated servers for party chat. I know yesterday I was trying to connect to a party chat with a friend, and we just couldn't. It was just me and my friend, and we just couldn't. Two people. We just couldn't connect to party chat. Very frustrating. Had to restart the Xbox until it finally worked. But they're going to be enhancing it. Not only are they going to be making dedicated servers, but they're going to be letting you know if you are the problem in the party chat. So if for some reason it's you that can't connect, you'll get a message saying, hey, check your connect settings, hey, check your privacy settings, and then, if those are all working, then it's Xbox's fault. But basically, they're going to be trying to send you messages letting you know why you can't talk to friends in party chat if it at all doesn't work. But it looks like these dedicated servers are going to make sure that it works 99.9% of the time. Also, they'll be sending you a message if it is your NAT. If your NAT is strict, they'll let you know that that's because that is the reason why you can't talk to people. Another thing that they're going to be adding is, not adding, but because it's already there, but they're going to be adding onto is something that's called What's On. It's basically, what's on TV, what's on, who's streaming, what kind of awesome YouTube videos are out there right now, and that's basically what it is. You just go over the tab and it shows you, what the suggested videos, suggested TV shows, popular streams are. So you don't have to, go through a bunch of games and look for streamers and stuff, and you can just find a very entertaining streamer right off the bat. And obviously there is a video right here with Major Nelson talking about the update, so you can check that out. And the last thing to talk about is, of course, Xbox games with gold for April 2015. We're actually going to be getting 6 games, 6 free games for both the Xbox 360 and Xbox One in April. First one is going to be Child of Light on the Xbox One. I've heard a lot about this game. It's pretty awesome. It's about some girl coming of age. It's a journey of Aurora, the daughter of a duke who is transported to the fantastic world of Lemuria. Identified as a child of light and granted the power of flight, she must fight the dark creatures of the Queen of the Night on her quest to save the sun, the moon, and the stars. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. It is actually pretty sick. And then that's going to be available April 1st, April Fool's Day, next month. And that's actually going to be in about 4 days, so that's coming up. Next thing is Pool Nation FX on the Xbox One. Just another pool game, pretty interesting trailer of like real people, I guess, or at least it looks really realistic. But if you guys are interested in playing a pool game, go for it. It's going to be available on April 1st as well. Xbox 360 games now. There's a lot of sick games that are going to be coming out for free on the Xbox 360. First one is Gears of War Judgment, which is going to be starting April 1st, 2015. I don't really need to talk about that game. I think everybody knows what Gears of War Judgment is. And that's going to be free to play, so I highly suggest you pick it up. I know a lot of people don't really like the multiplayer aspect of it, but the storyline is pretty sick. Terraria for the Xbox 360 is going to be available April 1st for free. I'm not sure what this is. I guess you get. It says you get to like dig, find, explore, build, something like that. Check it out. Next thing, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is going to be free on the Xbox 360 starting on April 16th next month, and we all know what that game is. So if you haven't picked it up, it is free. So check it out. And then another sick game is Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel on the Xbox 360. That's going to be starting for free, starting April 16th next month. Pretty sick game. I played the first one. It requires a lot of teamwork from you and whoever you're playing co-op with, or if you're playing with the AI. It's a really fun game. It's the gameplay is kind of like how you're shooting in Grand Theft Auto 5. It's third person. It's a third person shooter, and it is actually pretty sick. So I do highly suggest you pick it out, or check it out. And pick it up. But anyways, that's going to be it for the news. I hope you guys are excited for all of that, and I will make sure that I come out with another video starting tomorrow. So I will see you then, and have a great day. Also, I will be streaming in a few minutes here on twitch.tv/7Temperistic, and I hope to see you guys there because we're going to have an awesome time playing some Halo, maybe some Grand Theft Auto 5, who knows. But yeah, have a good day, guys.